Hello, voice raisers. My name is Marsha, and I'm part of a local poetry group called Rhyme and Chat, where we rhyme and then we chat. We share poetry and then we talk about it. So welcome to Raise Your Voice. Today, we get to meet an author named George who lives right here in the Tennessee Valley. And you'll get to learn a little about me as I had the opportunity to sit down and talk to George about his book. And I got to raise my voice in my own special way. I raise my voice through poetry. I like to write in rhyme. I like to put my thoughts on paper to share what's on my mind. George, he's an author of a book, and he's a poet too. There is a rhyme in every line and pictures through and through. So I don't know about you, but I am ready to meet George and to find out more about this hometown author. And I'm ready to tell him and you more about me as we raise our voice. So George.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here with us
What
today.
a treat it is to be here.
It is fantastic.
Rhyme and authors and all the fun stuff is some of my favorite subjects.
It is all the good
Yes.
stuff. All
Thank
the
you.
good stuff. Tell us about the book that you've brought with you today.
The Little Orange Tea, right?
The
Well,
little-
if it isn't orange, it's not Tennessee. But if it's orange and it's in the shape of a tea,
It's
it's all about Tennessee.
I love it. I love it.
The
I
simple
love it.
story of how the lowercase t became our great symbol for Tennessee, the power T.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the book and your inspiration for writing it.
The Little Orange Tea was a story basically of all of our lives. At one time or another, when we are gently rejected, maybe felt pushed out or not a part of things. And then as we meet some fine folks and mentors through our walk, and we learn the good things about people, and then we find our place to be a good person. Or
That
to
is
be
good.
Right.
And who in the world hasn't ever had that feeling of not belonging
Sure.
and not being
Sure.
included?
That's right. Well, don't let that feeling get to your spirit. It didn't get to the Little Orange Tea spirit. See, he felt not wanted on the outside, but inside, he knew there was a place for him.
That is
and
so
at
true.
that time, we just have to find it and look for it. And when we find it, now it's all right.
I love that. I
Sure.
love that. And he had quite a journey.
Yes, what a journey. A Tennessee journey.
A Tennessee
which is the
journey.
best. Yeah, absolutely. He started in West Tennessee in the soup factory and journeyed all the way through, including a nice ride across our great state on a Chattanooga choo-choo. And to find his place and where he belonged in Neyland Football Stadium.
What better way to go
Yes.
across than to
that's
go
right.
on the Chattanooga
Yeah,
choo-choo?
riding the choo-choo the
I
whole
love
way.
it. I love it. Are
Yes.
there any parts of the book that you could share with us?
There is. I would love to share a few parts that kind of give an overview of the story. So Lot began his grand adventure to find where he'd fit in and people were kind. Lot was so inquisitive he wanted to see everything possibly found in Tennessee. Howdy ho, howdy do is how they did greet Lot and his new friend, little Dolly P. They laughed and they sang, bebop balula, dooby dooby dang. The box turtle and mockingbird both sang along because by now everybody had known this song. And then Dolly P gave Lot a wonderful gift. It was a long-lasting smile that he could always be with. Little Orange Tea heard a train whistle blow and told little Dolly P that he had to go. The Chattanooga choo-choo was rolling on through. Lot hugged Dolly P and said, thank you. Lot felt so different, so strong and so right. Now things were clear and exact in his sight. As he looked from the sun sphere, Lot could see his future, his home and his destiny. What appeared like a giant bowl of soup full of every alphabet letter and group. Lot knew then, in this giant bowl he belonged where everybody sang the Rocky Top song. Lot yelled out, howdy ho, howdy do. And 100,000 letters said, howdy ho, howdy do too. And many yelled loudly, Lot, we love you. This made Lot feel so good that he sang, bebop a lula, a dooby dooby dang, right? The Little Orange Tea grew to be big, orange, and white. Don't worry for Lot because he's at home tonight. Remember, my friends, to be patient and pray. And things will work out for you too someday. That's the story of the Little Orange Tea.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. He's a great guy.
So I truly enjoyed reading the book.
Yes.
One of the main things that I enjoyed about it was how intentional the little T was.
Sure.
He could have very well been rejected by the soup factory and just had his head hanging down, sad, and just have given up on himself.
Right.
But he didn't.
No.
He kept on pursuing.
Yes.
He kept on moving forward. I think that is beautiful. And I love the fact that he was patient. I couldn't help but think as I was reading through the book, what if he had been in a hurry? What if he had been rushing? What if he hadn't taken the time to enjoy the journey? So many times we're so focused on the destination, I've got to get there, that we miss out on
The beautiful things that pass by.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So that was phenomenal.
Yes, thank you. I think that with the Little Orange Tea, he's not just an inspirational character for us, but he carries a certain spirit about him. And that spirit is the thing that you can't see, but it really leads us. And he allowed the spirit to flow so that he could attach to the spirits of the other folks. You understand?
I do.
And the good things come across.
I do.
That transference, good to good,
Yes.
right, is important so that he can continue to grow and develop and then become who he is, the Big Orange Tea.
A spirit of positivity and
Sure.
a spirit of optimism.
Sure.
Even when things aren't going or seem to not be going your way,
That's right.
he still kept that spirit of
You
being
imagine the
positive.
hills and valleys that he traveled when he crossed our state. You know how the hills and valleys are.
That's true.
And at the end of the day, he didn't allow those to drag his spirit up and down. He stayed right there with
He
it.
did.
Does that make sense?
He stayed the course. He
Yes,
stayed the course.
yeah.
I will tell you, it inspired me to write a poem.
Okay, really?
So is it okay if I share my poem with you?
Please. I would love to hear it. Absolutely.
Thank you. I
Please.
thank you. Take time. Take time to inhale big. Take time to exhale strong. Take time to breathe in good. Take time to blow out wrong. Take time to count to 10, then all the way back to 1. You will feel so much better on the inside when you're done. Take time to look up at the sky, to see the birds in the tree. Look around at the people who surround you. Then look down to the tiniest ant you can see. Every one of them matters, just like you and just like me. Now, look in the mirror. Don't rush. Take time. Look at your ears. Look at your mouth, your hair, your eyes. There is only one you, and you are much more special than you realize. Your eyes see things that others don't see because you take time to look around. So you care about the people who surround you, the things in the air, and the things on the ground. You even take time before you speak or do to first blow out the bad and to breathe in the good. You take time to count to 10 before saying words that may hurt a friend. You even take time to count back down to 1 because you know for a fact that once harsh words are spoken, you can never take them back.
Thank you.
You will smile bigger and shine brighter if you keep these things in mind. Life is so much sweeter when you slow down and just take time.
Yes. Isn't that wonderful?
It is.
Oh,
It
patience,
is.
patience. Love, love, love. That's what it is.
That is so true. That is so
what,
true.
Thank you for that.
I thank you for that.
That was so good.
And I will tell you, in times like this, we are in such a hurry
Yes.
to get things done,
Sure.
to get to where we're trying to
Sure.
get to. We miss the friends that we could have made, the interactions that we've missed out on, the experiences and the
Yes.
wisdom that we can get from talking to our elders, from listening in on, different things that are happening around us.
Sure.
So it was so valuable, so valuable.
You're so sweet to say, and that poem was amazing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with patience is the expression of love. So just take your time and just enjoy those folks, right? And it doesn't matter whether it's that little ant, like you said, or whatever thing you think's important. Just be patient with it.
Just be patient.
That's wonderful. It'll always work out.
It does.
Yes, ma'am.
It does.
Yes.
I also noticed that in your writing that book that you just like the little orange tea. You are very intentional. All of us, of course, who live in Chattanooga and live in the Tennessee Valley, we know about the choo-choo. We know about some of those different things that you mentioned, but there's a lot in that book that we may not even know about.
Yeah, the tow truck is from Chattanooga, right? And
nice.
Coca-Cola and the Moon Pie, they're all right here from Chattanooga. What a wonderful place, huh?
That is so
Those are all good things.
They are. They are.
Yeah, I think the intentional part is not to be prideful, but to be proud. It's okay to be proud, but to not go too far and be prideful. Because that might hurt somebody else.
That is so true.
But if we were proud and we can invite them in, we want everybody to get a taste of what we love every day in the great state of Tennessee.
That is so true. There is such a difference between pride and proud.
That's right. That's right.
What's the difference?
Well, for me, one is it separates you from everybody else. To be prideful, to me, in its definition to me, is a way that I stand above everybody else and all other things. Yeah. But for me, that's destructive. That's going backwards. But to be proud of some accomplishments and proud of our state, to be proud that those things, the Moon Pie and Coca-Cola, are Chattanooga, and that's okay to be proud.
Definitely.
Right? Because it doesn't separate anybody. When we tell folks about those things, we invite them to come and enjoy them.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
And it's also okay to be proud of yourself.
It is okay to be proud of yourself and your accomplishments and the things that you're doing, and share them with people like you do to inspire.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
And to enlighten and to lift up. Share them in that way, in a proud way, but not a prideful way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you, George, I am very proud of you.
Oh, you're so sweet to say that.
You've done a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Well, that was so much fun. I had a great time talking to George and sharing my poetry. To read George's book, The Little Orange Tea, ask for it the next time you visit the Chattanooga Public Library. Both George and I talked about the importance of enjoying the journey. The Little Orange Tea had so many amazing encounters on his way to find his destination that he would have missed out on had he not been patient and optimistic along the way. George said, Lot was so inquisitive. That means he asked a lot of questions. And he wanted to see everything possibly found in Tennessee. Lot had a desire to learn and grow and experience new people and new things. And that inspired me to raise my voice by writing a poem about taking your time and how much better life can be when you take time to inhale big and exhale strong, to breathe in good and to breathe out wrong. So, when was the last time that you allowed yourself to slow down and make the most of a moment? Did you stop playing a game to talk to your friend? Did you stop during a walk to watch a line of ants crawling across the sidewalk? I wonder where they came from, and I wonder where they're going. Let's take time to write about it. Send what you create to raiseyourvoice at WTCITV.org. Now, let's get to writing. I can't wait to see what you create when you raise your voice.